Hi guys, I thought I'd give you a quick demo of what Maze Game Builder is and what you can do. So here's the first screen that you'll probably use. Is called the sprite screen. This is where you can set up your sprites that you can use to create animations for your game. It's just a grid where you can fill in the colors. You select the color from the palette at the bottom and tap away. You'll notice the squares are nice and big, which makes it very convenient if you have large hands. It's good for a mobile phone. And then you can use these arrow keys here to navigate around the display. So what this shows you here is just a small part of the image. The full image is actually 16 by 16 pixels. So this lets you navigate around that. And this button here, there will be another arrow here if you move further right. But this button here will let you navigate to the next sprite. Or you can use the select button. Colors will then take you to the colors palette. So here's a colors palette. This is where you can set up what colors you want to use for your animations. So you have a way to specify the red, green, and blue. Use -16 or -16 and +16 are just a quick way of adding and subtracting a larger amount to get to your target number quicker. There's a range of different colors you can pick from built in, or you can replace any of these existing colors with your own colors. Then once you've set up your colors and sprites, you can plug them into animations. This screen lets you select the set of sprites that belong to an animation. So to do that, you'll tap on one of the panels, and then from there you can select the sprite. So tap on a panel, tap in a position within the panel, and select your sprite, and that'll build up the list of sprites that will be used for each animation. You can then flip around. For maze games, you often have it's very useful to be able to flip the sprite around or rotate it so that you don't need to draw the sprite for every direction. And this arrow here will let you move to the next set of animations. You can have any number of animations. Once you've done your animations, you plug them into objects which control how the player and the enemies will look when they get shown in the level. You can then add these enemies to the level and use this level editor to add walls to the level. Anywhere where you want to put a wall, you can place a wall. This gives you a zoom in view of the part of the maze. You can use these arrows like with the sprite editor to move around and navigate within the level that you're editing to make it easier to work with a zoomed in view. You can move to the next level. To complete any level construction, you will need to remove one of the side walls. Any of these side walls along the edge or the top, anywhere around the border, as long as you remove one of these side walls, that creates an exit which will tell the engine that that's where the player needs to exit the level from. So that's basically it. You can test out the app. I'd be keen to hear any feedback you have about what can be done to improve. It's really a very early version, but I want to put what I've done so far out there for people to try out and give me some feedback. And I'm keen to add any features that you may think of. Just give it a go and let me know.